Every time. You get me.
Oh my god. On a floral Friday.
Sure, a floral Friday. We didn't even plan this. We're a day late for Riverdale Recap Live, but I'm still thinking about this episode because it's so fresh in my mind, and it was so juicy and gossipy, and this was like a really good, episode.
A lot happened. A lot.
You just want to get right into it?
Yeah, by the way, this is Riverdale Recap Live. This is Adam.
With your Phoenix CW, and this is Anish.
With the morning mask.
What is that?
Did
you trademark that?
Yes. You've got Floral Fridays. I've got.
What that is my text tone every time you text. Oh god.
Okay. Yes.
All right. A lot happened. We're just gonna jump right into honestly because Anish has a lot of emotions. He's got a lot of feelings. He's gonna take it over.
Honestly, Reggie, what were you really, really thinking in this whole situationship that you have with one Miss Veronica? Like, did you honest to God think that you had a chance? And above all things, the things that he did to try and get her back, you tried to steal your car back from Gladys? What? And this is somehow supposed to get you Veronica? Like, what are you doing? And then, above all the things, you threw the envelope of money. Cash.
You need the money.
Money. You have no car.
You are a scrub.
You are. You can put it into your Uber account and just leave it as Uber cash or something. What is wrong with you? Honestly, Reggie, get it together. Move on or accept your place as, what do we call themselves? The pit boss?
The pit boss.
The pit boss. Go ahead and stay there in the pit. You are in the armpit of Veronica. And that is all you're going to be and where you're going to stay. Honestly.
Reggie, right now you're arm candy and you're like the new hunk. You're like our new fad hunk of the show. So it was like season 1 was Archie. You're like, okay, he's hot. Season 2, I think, was kind of a little bit of Jughead. Because you're like Cole Sprouse. Cole Sprouse like really blew up, and now you're like Archie. You're doing it. All right.
Yeah. Reggie's here. He's
Reggie, you're doing it.
The body is there. I mean, we also have to, we're going to talk about the hotties on Riverdale. We have to shout out the dads because all of them are fine. Come and solve my daddy issues. But yeah, it was, what was this? This was chapter 50, American Dreams.
A lot going on. So Jughead found out about his mom Gladys wanting to take over the drug scene. And him and Betty, right at the end, they kind of have that look of like, we're going to take her down. I love it when those two are working together to like solve a mystery and really take somebody down.
Oh, my heart. Because really, with the way that the plot line has been set up, everybody's really divided to me at this point. Besides Archie. Archie's got everybody's like support.
Right.
But everything that's going on with Jughead, everything that's going on with Betty, and everything that's going on with Veronica, when they all started kind of telling each other the things that they knew, I was like, are they going to believe each other? Is this going to be okay?
And I hope that at the end of the season they bring the core 4 back together in some sort, which they usually do. I want them to bring everybody. You got Jughead, Betty, Veronica, and Archie. They're all like working together at the end, and it ends in like pops or whatnot. But surprise. I actually really liked this episode for Archie. I thought it was successful in the ring, and we bag on Archie a lot, but I was glued to the screen, just like when he was fighting off all those quest goers trying to kill the Red Paladin.
Oh my! Because we can't bag on him because everybody else in Riverdale bagged on him. That's why we can't just kick what's the saying? What's the kick a dead horse?
Kick a goose when the copy's hot.
Yeah. I've never
I just made that up.
Oh.
But you love it.
I was like, the goose. Okay, the goose. I love a nice gray goose. But yeah, like Archie did really well, and I was dying because when it came time, when Hiram gave him the keys to go to a special little place, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a setup, but it wasn't. Or was it?
I think you're glad it wasn't, and then you're like, oh, it probably is.
Because when Hiram was like, you can keep the place, it's yours. That's when I was like,
no strings attached.
What is going on?
Is this early 2000s In Sync album? Because there are definitely strings attached. Give me some.
I'm so glad you're a dad now because the dad jokes are here. You killed it. I loved it. But yeah, I was so sad for Archie because I think we were all expecting like nerds to come in to kind of fight him.
It's like the best of the best fighters. Well, hopefully now it'll move on from Archie can kind of move on with his life. He can kind of put this Red Paladin story behind him and I don't know, open a nonprofit or something. But last thing we want to talk about is the scene with Cheryl and Tony and like how steamy this was and how the CW is really pushing boundaries for cable TVs to a level we haven't seen before. And I'll let you comment on it and then we'll get out of here.
Because anytime there's some sort of affection between especially like a same-sex couple on television in general, this is not specific to any network. It's always like, as a gay person, I'm always like, they gonna peck, but you're not gonna see. You're just gonna end up seeing the back of someone's head.
And then it cuts.
And then that's
it. Real short.
And then all of a sudden, bam, they're in the bed, and they're just like, wow, that was so much fun. But no, we got to see the fun. It was steamy. Oh my gosh, I was like, oh, they were getting
cable TV. It was crazy.
We saw clothes getting taken off. We saw kissing and kissing.
All right, careful. Go watch Riverdale. Yeah, it was. I like those two. I like their two dynamic because they're both very destructive, which I think is good. I don't know. I just like because if either one's gonna blow something up, blow up their relationship, and they'll get back together.
Do you think so? Because I was really concerned for their relationship with this episode, especially when it was Cheryl that caught Tony at I can't say the name of the.
La Bon Nuit.
I can't do it. I can't voulez-vous coucher. But when she caught singing that song, what's the song she was singing with Veronica? And it was just like, oh, you don't even know. I got another option. Yeah. And.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, girl. See you never.
Well, that was Riverdale Recap Live. A really juicy episode. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and we'll see you next week. See you on Thursday.
We will.
All right. Bye.
Bye.